Hello, today I'm going to try and add a custom boot, a updated boot from the new data pack to the updated Opus boot pack. So the first thing you need to do is find the CPK file after it's installed on your computer, and then extract the CPK file into a normal folder. So the program you need to use for this is this one here, CPK browser, and then you put the CPK into it. So CPK will go into your edits, into your download folder, sorry. And here it is. So you need this DT80_300E x64 CPK, and you put it into this program here, CPK browser, you extract it, and then you'll get a folder like this. Find it again. So you get a folder like this, and the boots are here in character or asset model character boots. As you can see, these are new boots, and the one we're going to try and find a picture of. So first of all, to see these pictures you need to have a program that can open DDS files. I'm using a Photoshop. As you can see, this lets me see previews, so I don't actually have to open them in Photoshop to see them. So the boot I'm going to try and add is this one, and I've not done this before. So first of all, you need to be able to open the boots.bin file, and to do this you need to create a dummy version of the DT0064. This is also in the data file. So again, you need to go and create a dummy version of this one here, put it into the same program, CPK browser, and you'll get this. This will allow you to browse boots.bin along with this program here. So what you need to do is load from bin files, go to it. As you can see, I've selected the file path here, click assign URL, and then it will automatically assign all of these bin files. Next, you want to untick all of these because they'll start like this. So you want to untick all of these apart from boots.bin. So once you've loaded that, boots.bin is the actual file you want to use, which is the one from the modded version, or from the updated version, sorry. So let me just go. Where did I save it? Oh, it's on my desktop. Here it is. Okay. So we're going to go common, render, common, etc PES database, boots.bin. Here we go. So we're going to hit OK. And this is going to load the boots.bin file from the new data pack, so data pack 3. So just to show you first, I'm using the Opus version 3 all-in-one boot pack. So I'm just going to show you the boots that are available in that. And this is a bit of an experiment because I haven't done it myself yet. So let's just use a random player. I'm going to use Wan-Bissaka because he has the Adidas boots. As you can see, these are the Adidas boots available, the purple ones. These are the only two available ones, and the red ones, but these are the older ones. So we're going to attempt to get the newer ones in, and the new ones are these ones here, just so you can see them. These ones, these black and orange ones, so these are the ones we're going to try and add to the game. So the first thing, after you've loaded it in on this program, you're going to go to boots, and we're just going to try and find them. Obviously they won't be here because they haven't been added yet. As you can see, we have precision to blur. These are the two that we add for. As you can see, these are the red, the orangey ones, and then the pink ones. Yeah. These are the purple ones that we saw on Wan-Bissaka, but we can't actually see them. Yeah, these are these ones here. We're going to try and add new ones. Okay, so then we're going to do this. We actually need to add. Yep. Okay, so we're going to add a new one. Plus new ID boots. I'm going to give them this ID here, 1076. You need to make sure that the ID doesn't conflict with anything in the existing boot pack. We're just going to check here if anything has 1076. And as you can see, there's nothing between 1073 and 1081, so 1076 should be fine. And the name we're going to give it is, we're just going to copy it from this one, so we're going to call it Nemesis 20 plus precision to the color. I'm not actually sure what the color is, so you can just go online and check that if you want. Black and orange, Nemesis precision to blur. As you can see, find it bright orange, I think. I'm not entirely sure. It's basically these ones here, as you can see. So here we go. Black, signal orange, signal green. We're just going to copy that. And I'm going to put it here. And we're just going to apply it. Material, I'm just going to put NA for now because I'm not sure what the material is. ID 0 is I'm not sure why it's not liking that. Okay, let's cancel the changes. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and cancel this. I'm not really sure why I didn't like that. That was very weird. Let's try that again. 1076. Name. Nemesis. Material. I don't know. Let's try that. Like that. Yeah, I'm not sure why it doesn't want to let you do that. That's very weird. Okay, so it looks like we're struggling to create a new one. I'm not sure why. So I'm going to try to copy this. Okay, so it's not going to let me copy this either. Let's try something random. I've done this before. Ah, okay. So let me do this. Name. I'm not really sure why it didn't work before, but I'm just trying stuff out. This is 20 plus precision to blur. Color is this. ID is 0 or okay, so it's claiming that this ID already exists somewhere, even though I couldn't. Okay, so it already exists. That's why. Okay, so apparently this boot ID actually already exists, and that's why it's not letting us do this. So this must be one of the hidden IDs. Okay, so this makes it a little bit more tricky because we're gonna have to do something else. So we're gonna add it to 1064. So now we're gonna actually have to rename the original file. So we're gonna call this 1064 and Nemesis 20 plus precision to blur, and then color is gonna be this: black, signal orange, signal green. Material, not sure what the original one is. Let's have a look. Synthetic. Okay, so we're just gonna find this one. We're gonna name it synthetic. Apply that. Yep. Okay. Just checking this is all correct. Okay, so this is the one we've created. So now this exists within the boot.bin file, and I'm going to save it. So if it saves correctly, in the boots.bin file should be the only one that matters that changed. Okay, so now we've got a bit of a tricky situation here because we actually have to change the ID of these two. So just name them. Actually, we're going to create copies of them. Create copies. And let's get rid of this. I'm going to change it to 64. Just so we don't lose the original files. Okay, so we've got this and this. And now I'm going to put this into our bootpack. And it seems that this also already exists, which is a problem. I should have checked that before. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see how much I've messed this up. Okay, I think I messed up the boots.bin file. Oh man. Alright, so I'm just gonna close unclose PES to see what's happened. I'm not sure now. I've messed something up by trying to create one that already existed. I should use a different ID. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to change the ID in the editor again. This is just an experiment, just to see what happens. It seems as if I have completely doomed my game. Looks like editing the boot's bin file corrupted the game somehow. Okay, there's a solution to this. Okay. Just gonna accept this. Okay, maybe it's just because it detected changes. Hopefully it's not going to ask us to make a whole new edit data. Okay, cool, so it's not messed up. Alright, let's check Messi's boots and see what's going on. Okay, so Messi still has his boots, that's okay. Alright, so what is going on? I do not know. Looks like we're going to go back here to the boots.bin file and we're going to find the ones we created. And this ID is actually taken. So we're going to have to find one where the ID isn't taken. So we're going to use 1065. We're going to use 1065. There we go. Apply. Save. And I'm going to rename this again to 1065. And you need so many programs to make this work. Okay, I'm not even sure what's going on at this point. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. I'll put this on the desktop because I have no idea why it's just changing the name every time I try. Okay, here we go. So we've changed the name. Oops. We've changed the name of the boots from the original boot pack. I'm just gonna put them in. I'm gonna put them in, then change the name so it doesn't cry at me. Alright. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here now. It's refusing to let me name them 1065 for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, maybe 1066, what will let me do? This is really strange, I've never had this happen to me before. Oh, 1067. Okay, so 1067 seems to be okay. No, it does not seem to be okay. 1068. Okay, so it seems to be throwing some strange tantrum. And I'm just going to see why. This should be the thumbnail. There should be a T at the end. Oh no. There we go. And it looks like they were trying. Okay, so I'm a bit tired, but I think I found out why it was acting up. Okay, cool. So we got 1065. We don't have to change anything after all. 1065. This is what we have. So now we need to move the boot data from the data pack. You go to assets, and the name of the boot was. I actually forgot the original ID of the boot, so pardon me. I'm just gonna have to go back. Render, thumbnail, not ball, spike. I don't know why the boots are called spike. It's very weird. Okay, so the original ID was 1076. So we need to change to 1076. So we're gonna go to the boots, 1076, and we're just gonna create a copy of this. And what we need it to be is K1065. Okay, so next we need a program called bulk rename utility, and we're going to copy the path here so we can just change all the file path at the same time. Select all of them, and we're going to replace 1076 with 1065. Rename. Okay. Now we need to make sure that the game can read them, and what the game does is it reads is FPK files. You need a program called hex editor, and then you can go replace. You do Control R to replace, or you can go search, replace 1076, 1065, and replace all. It's going to replace all the instances of this name. You want to exit and hit yes when it asks if you want to change the size of the file. Replace 1076, 1065, replace all. You just want to tailor this to the IDs you want to do. Okay, so now we have this new boot. I'm going to move this. I'm going to put it into our boot pack and see what happens. So this is an experiment. Hopefully it works. It would be amazing if it did. Okay, so there's no hidden boots with this ID, so this should work. So now what we're going to do, we're going to close the game, and if this has worked correctly, we should be able to see. Okay, I'm not sure if I fixed it. Okay, let me resave this just to be sure. Can't remember if I saved the boots.bin file. Okay, while this saves, just in case it already has saved, I'm gonna already look ahead. If it hasn't, I'm gonna have to restart it. So we should be able to see the picture of the boots. And if not, I'm gonna attempt to restart the game. Players, edit player. And do this with Messi because it's easier. Messi, appearance. So this is the moment of truth. And actually, I think it should be at the bottom. Nope. It looks like it did not work. I'm not too sure why. In theory, it should have worked. Something's not right here. These boots don't have a preview anymore. Let's figure out what that is. I think it's because the boots were edited. Okay, well there's no preview to these boots yet. Wait a minute. There's no boot preview, that means the boots themselves won't work. That doesn't even make any sense. This is from a previous mod I attempted to do. Okay, so I managed to replace the original ones with the I'm gonna just close the game. I'm gonna restart the game one more time. But yeah, while I was checking there is the boots from the data pack that were already in the modded boot pack from earlier. I replaced them with a corresponding ID to see if I could get a better version from the official data pack. And for some reason there isn't a preview of the boots anymore. I'm not sure why that is, but this is the last time I'm going to check this because I don't see anything else that I could do that would have messed it up. So hopefully after saving the file on here, it will let us see the boots. Nope. Okay, well, it looks like that entire effort did not work. Well, peace out.